Hey, BCHL fans. Hope everybody has had a wonderful offseason, but now it's time to kick things off for the new campaign. And we're talking with a bunch of the coaches around the league. I am joined by Eric Thurston, the head coach and general manager of the Trail Smoke Eaters. Eric, thank you so much for joining me today. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, Ian. Thank you very much for having me on.
Absolutely. Thank you for sitting down for a few minutes with us. First up, how have the preparations been going for the new season with the Smokies?
They've been going very well. I really like the competitiveness of our training camp, how we're able to really kind of zero in on players, being able to get a good look at them of what, I guess what their dimension was, what they brought to the table. It gave us a chance to see a little bit of chemistry with our returning players. But no, I really enjoyed kind of the training camp, and then getting into those preseason games is such great evaluation time. Both teams are putting together good competition because if players are fighting for spots. It was a good kind of 3 weeks to see it, but now we're all excited to get the puck drop for the start of the regular season.
There we go. Time to hit the ground running very much indeed. Ahead of this new season, Jason Stefanik, Ridge Dawson, Judah McWay, just some of the big names that really helped this team to a very successful last season, a great record that you guys had. Who are some of the guys that you're looking to kind of step up ahead of this campaign to fill the void?
Well, I think it starts on your back end. And, we had a strong kid coming back in by the name of Ryan Parker, but I saw a goalie that came available in the Western Hockey League, Cooper Mikulak, that came available, and so we jumped on him, and he really, I think, solidifies our goaltending. Our back end is very strong, kind of led by our captain, Isaac Fecto. We've got Drew Anastasio. We've got a real experience back end with Max Hens, the German World Junior player, coming back. We've added one of his countrymen. Then we've also got Carter Matthews, Owen McCarthy. So on the back end, I really like our D, but it's going to be a big part of offense coming from Christian Kim, Zach Tatu. We picked up it was a tough trade to make to leave, to give up a good player in Evan Sundar, but we picked up a player that we feel is going to help us, a big kid, Eric Pastor. He's going to be a big part of our success. But I think our second line is really deep in Braden Sinclair, Dylan Lariviere, and then today coming in, we have a 6'4" kid in Malmo, Sweden, that's going to be a big help for us, Louis Jonerheim. I kind of like his size. Watched lots and lots of video of him. He skates really well, and then kind of the depth with our forward. So that's going to be a big part. Strong goaltending, really really good defense that I feel, but then our depth through our forward positions is going to be helpful. But yeah, I mean, you lose Lucas Lemieux on the back end. You lose Jason. Ridge Dawson was such a great leader. Judah McWay, great offensive season, but now it's other opportunities for guys to step up, and hopefully they can have the same quality seasons that those other guys did.
Sounds like exciting times are ahead for the Smoke Eaters this year. And I mean, we talk about the turnover on the ice. I mean, you guys are also on the ice, on the bench, but big shoes to fill, replacing a BCHL Coach of the Year in Tim Fraggle. But of course, that torch doesn't get passed very far because you worked right alongside him as the associate coach and assistant GM with the Smoke Eaters this past season. But tell us a little bit about kind of your journey now to this role, being the head coach, and what to expect this season with you at the helm.
Well, a big part, I think, of our how Tim and I, and also Brian Crom, my other coach, how we got along. It was very much, I guess, the same synergies and the same thinking towards the philosophy of the team. First of all, the development of the guys. That's first and foremost with everything, making sure kind of everything is there for them. So Tim and I and Brian really were very strong in how we approach the game, and very committed that way. So I don't see that to be much of a change. And kind of talking to the players in the off season, that was certainly our approach. I don't see a lot of things changing. Just a different guy giving the message a little bit. I'm gonna lean on Brian a lot for everything that he brings to the table. So that's going to be important. But for our structure, our approach, our terminology, very much that stays the same. And hopefully it's an easier or kind of a seamless transition for the guys.
Fantastic. And I know they're in very good hands, seeing the long history that you have with coaching. I know you spent a lot of time with University of Alberta as well.
Yes, I was 17 years. That seems like a lifetime. So no, and I kind of got used to the coaching side of things, because when I signed my first contract there, the athletic director said to me, "Eric, we're behind you. Win or tie. Don't tie too many." So I understood the ground rules of everything. But fortunately, that year we also had a pretty good team, and I was able to, in my first season, to win a national championship. So I think first year seasons are kind of lucky. So I'm going to, hopefully that trend continues.
Fantastic. What is a message you want to give to the fans ahead of this 2025-2026 campaign?
Well, it's honestly an honor to coach and trail. I mean, it's another, rarely in your career do you get to coach kind of storied franchise. You know, the U of A was started in 1908.
Mm-hmm.
I think this one was equally kind of in those early 1900s. And, you know, with the Trail Smoke Eaters history of the 61 championship. So I think so much it is just carrying that legacy, you know, of the tradition of the Smoke Eaters. But for structure-wise and team-wise, you know, we really want to have good kids. I mean, that's a big part of it. We want to have good kids. We want to really look to develop them. We want to get them to the next level. We have to play fast, like everything does now. You've got to have good skill. You've got to have good hockey IQ. And first and foremost, your players have to have good character. And if you look at those three things, I think we have those with our group. And now it's putting the competition or putting that on the ice and seeing how that product delivers for the fans.
Incredible. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to chat with us, and best of luck with this upcoming season.
Ian, I really appreciate it, and thank you. I hope to talk to you again soon.